I'm Tyler Austin from Gungnir Strategic. Thank you so much for watching. So in this video, I'm going to be doing a quick review of the FlareSyn IFAK. They did send this out to me for the purposes of testing and review. I am full disclosure when it comes to that, so that's something you should be aware of. I've had this for a little while now, and overall, although it is what you would consider more of a budget Chinese IFAK, I do think it's a pretty good deal for the money. There are some things I would recommend you change, which I'll get to later in the video. But overall, I think it's pretty decent for the money. The pouch itself is very well designed. I actually like it quite a bit. It's more, due to its design, it's more intended to be mounted on the rear of a battle belt like so, but you could mount it on like a plate carrier if you so desired. In terms of actually accessing the medical pouch, you have these little tabs right here, and all you do is you pull up, which strips the Velcro, and then you pull the pouch out, and now you have your actual medical pouch, which just Velcros open, and then you have all your medical supplies. They have two different versions of this. They have a basic and I guess you could say an advanced. The main difference between the two is the advanced one is going to have a decompression needle for pneumothorax. There are some other little changes as well and additions. But the basic one has everything you're going to need for the most part. There are some things I personally did change in the med kit that I thought were more important than what they actually had in there. But again, I'll get to that here in a second. But yeah, overall, it's very well designed. I do like the interior of this pouch. It works quite well. And overall, the pouch itself is quite well designed, and I do like it. Some things I would change on it. Number one, I think that these tabs should be a little bit longer and just a little bit wider because, again, you're trying to reach for this under stress, and having just a little bit more material to find, especially when you're hunting on this in the back of your belt. Also on the pouch, the actual sleeve itself, I would like these flaps to be a little bit longer too, especially once this gets a little bit fatter, like if you add maybe one or two items to it. Sometimes this can be hard to secure fully. So I would like these flaps to be a little bit larger too. But overall, again, I think it's actually very well designed. And then on the top of the pouch, of course, you have a tourniquet sleeve. It's designed for a cat tourniquet, but I've put different types of tourniquets in there, from rats tourniquets to soft tees. It works with them all. One thing to note, though, especially if you're using a cat tourniquet, because of the design of the cat, you're going to only be able to pull it out one way. If I try to pull it this way, it's going to catch on this bar here. So you really have to pull it out one way or else it's going to catch. So it's something to be aware of. Now, if we get to the contents, it comes with the basic. It comes with everything that you really need, from tourniquets, gauze, compressed gauze, to a chest seal and an NPA. Now, here are some critiques I'm going to, or maybe some suggestions to you, and then maybe some critiques to FlareSyn when it comes to actual contents. Number one, for you guys actually watching this, I'm going to put this down. It does come with a tourniquet. This is basically FlareSyn's version of a cat tee. Now, this isn't anything against FlareSyn in particular. I would say this with any company. I am always highly suspicious of mimic cat tourniquets, because I have seen a lot of them fail, from the actual windlass snapping to the fabric breaking and whatnot. I'm just always leery of them. So in my personal opinion, if you do end up getting one of these, I would take this and use it as a training tourniquet because it operates exactly like a cat tourniquet, so you can use it as training. And I would replace it with a real cat tourniquet. Again, this is nothing against FlareSyn in particular. I just have that rule with any tourniquet that's like a cat replica. I just personally, I don't trust them for real world use because I've seen a lot of them fail. In terms of the other contents, again, it came with pretty much everything that you need. Some things that I would change, and this is more, well, if you do get this, I would add this, and this is also for FlareSyn's sake. It comes with one chest seal. So one package with one chest seal. That's a bit of an issue. You always want two chest seals in an IFAK because there's an entry wound. There's more than likely going to be an exit wound if we're dealing with gunshots. So only having one chest seal is a bit of a problem. So I took their chest seal out and I replaced it with a package that has two chest seals in it. So that's just a suggestion for you if you end up getting this particular IFAK, and also just suggesting to FlareSyn that, that's something you should add. Your IFAK here should come with 2 chest seals. And then some other things I ended up changing and replacing. It came with a emergency blanket, which in my opinion, an emergency blanket isn't really necessary for an IFAK. That's like later on triage care to prevent hypothermia. You're going to have that in a med bag. So to me, it just takes up space, it's unnecessary space in an IFAK. So I replaced it and I put some hemostatic agent in there, some quick clot. So that might be something that FlareSyn may want to consider as well. Dump the emergency blanket and add some quick clot. So that's personally what I did. But everything else inside the package is fine. You have some free gauze here. Then you have 2 packages of compressed gauze. It comes with an NPA and the lubrication for it. It does come with that 1 chest seal. I ended up putting that in another med kit because, again, I replaced it with a package that comes with 2 chest seals. So it comes with everything that you need in an IFAK. And if you get their Pro or their advanced version, whichever one they call it, it comes with some other things, but the main thing that's going to differ from the basic is it's going to come with a decompression needle, which, again, that's a very invasive procedure to fight off pneumothorax. So depending on your level of training, that may or may not be something you want to include. But it's really actually less about your training and more about the people you are running with, because you're not going to decompress yourself. And the IFAK, a lot of it is going to be intended to be used on you, not necessarily you on yourself. All right, so, that's kind of something to obviously be aware of when it comes to IFAK. But yeah, overall, I actually do really like the design of this particular IFAK, especially for the money, and it, for the most part, being set and ready to go, other than the few changes I mentioned. Anyways, I hope you found this video helpful and informative. If you did, please like and subscribe. I'm Tyler Austin from Gungnir Strategic. Thank you so much for watching.